Welcome to What If Idaho, the home of 1,000 paths for those that embrace possibility. There's no better place to be if you're looking for that next career, or just exploring. Life is a wide open door, no matter your age. Here at Next Steps Idaho, you can research careers and training options that work for you, and start a dashboard to keep your plans moving forward, so you can route your path from what if to what is at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Our army of IdahoSports.com action photographers are covering games all over the state. And now we've revamped our galleries to make it even easier to find and order your favorite action shots. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click the Action Photos link in the menu.
Dear Detour, you asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota Trucks.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Taking the hard path isn't always easy. It takes courage and determination to do hard things. Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Always entertaining and occasionally controversial, the Treasure Valley Prepcast covers every inch of District 3 activities in Idaho.
Coal Valley, we were so much Melba at the 2A WIC that I personally probably owe them an apology that I kind of brushed over Coal Valley. Here's me eating my crow.
Hosted by Logan Green, the Treasure Valley Prepcast features the biggest stories happening in your area. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click Prepcasts in the menu to get caught up on what you've been missing, or check out each week's episode on the IdahoSports.com YouTube channel, Facebook page, or wherever you download podcasts.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of Treasure Valley Game Night. Coverage on IdahoSports.com is presented by Project Filter, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Valleywide Cooperative, Next Steps Idaho, your local Toyota dealers, and the Idaho Transportation Department. Tonight we come to you live from Kuna High School, where the Centennial Patriots will take on the Kuna Cavemen. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. I'm Clay Hatfield alongside Will the Thrill Kingsbury, and we are here for opening night of Idaho High School football. Will, it's good to see you again.
Yes, it is, and I'm excited for football season this year. We got teams looking great. We got more competition up in this 5A SIC conference. I'm excited.
And it should be a great opening game here with the Kuna Cavemen and the Centennial Patriots. Kuna brings a lot of experience to the field with guys that have been playing 3 or 4 years with the program at the varsity level. Centennial, still a rebuilding program. They're under first-year coach Keelan McCaffrey, and looking just to see what he can do to kind of change the culture of Centennial Patriots football.
And I think that's great that sometimes teams do need a rebuild. You see it at the pro level, at the college level, everything. Sometimes you just kind of need to get a new perspective in there, I guess you could say. Try to change some things, see if it works. Kind of a trial and error game.
Yeah, they just had the coin flip. Kuna won and has elected to receive the opening kickoff. As we get pumped up here and ready to go. Again, IdahoSports.com. I'm Clay Hatfield. He's Will Kingsbury, and we are excited to be here tonight for what's going to be a fantastic ball game. And we are live all across the state. This is not the only action we're covering tonight. If you want to see it, check out the schedule, the broadcast schedule on IdahoSports.com. You can see where everybody else is. Are we doing the Friday Night Flash again, too?
I don't know. That's a question for a Big Boss Man,
All right.
Paul Kingsbury. But if you guys do want to see him, he is currently at Madison High School.
Covering that game. Yeah, there's games. I think we're covering 8 games tonight, all over the state of Idaho. So, but we thank you for choosing this particular game this evening. We're glad you're with us.
Clearly, it's the best one since we're doing it, Clay.
Since we're doing it. Kicking off for the Patriots is number 14, Gannon Miller. Deep to return is number 1, Keyshawn Kelly, and number 7, Luke Celto.
And you know, like you said earlier, this Kuna team is bringing a lot of experience. And for those of you who don't know, I went to Kuna. I graduated this last year, and I remember playing with a lot of these guys as they were freshmen and sophomores.
Just a really good experienced team here with Kuna. As Miller kicks that deep, and it's going to go through the end zone for a touchback. Kuna will get the ball 1st and 10, their own 20.
And that's always nice to see at the start of a game, is knowing that your kicker has that much of a boot to be able to. You don't see that a lot in high school. You don't see him able to just nail it in the end zone.
So that'll put Kuna 80 yards away from a score. See what they can do here on their first possession of this season. So under center, looks like they got him to jump. Nope, they didn't get him to jump. Lena Senio hands the ball off. Pickup of a yard on the play. Latimer picks up the yard. So Leno Senio starting, number 10, the 6', 175 freshman.
It's nice that you can have that young talent and trust them enough to do the roles that are needed.
Timeout taken on the field by Kuna, as they did not have the right personnel out there. So we'll take a quick timeout with them here on IdahoSports.com.
Welcome to What If Idaho, the home of 1,000 paths for those that embrace possibility. There's no better place to be if you're looking for that next career, or just exploring. Life is a wide open door, no matter your age. Here at Next Steps Idaho, you can research careers and training options that work for you, and start a dashboard to keep your plans moving forward, so you can route your path from what if to what is at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com. Kuna having to burn their first time out there, showing a little personnel issues here for the beginning of the season. Handoff again up the middle. Goes again to Austin Latimer. This time he picks up about 6 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and a long 2, let's call it.
And Austin Latimer, the senior, fun fact, he is also the ASB president, I believe. And I believe he's running again this year. Man of many talents.
Man of many talents. Centennial hands the ball off. And another run. This one's going to be enough for the first down as they get across the 30 to the 31.
Looks like it's the 1st and 10 for the Cavemen.
And it will be a first down for the Kuna Cavemen. Tackle made by number 24, Tate Keddington, for the Patriots.
It's always a good feeling when that first drive of the season you're able to get a first down.
Yeah, keep that drive alive right off the bat. Centennial now in the shotgun formation, man in motion coming near side. There's some movement, should be a flag. I don't see one though. A little fly sweep to number 7, Luke Celto, and he's gonna pick up, looks like about 14 yards on the play. That'll be another Caveman first down.
And I don't know if you could see, but there was a nice stiff arm right on our side.
Yeah.
And that's something that you love to see from wide receivers, especially on a sweep. where they have the power to be able to do that, get around defenders, because you need a lot of power and speed there.
Shotgun formation again, 2 high, 1 low. Here's the snap, fake the handoff. A little screen set up, complete to number 15, Colton Deathridge. Deathridge is going to make it across midfield up to the 41-yard line of Centennial. Gain of 11, that'll be another first down for the Cavemen.
Seeing a few people want flags for a late hit there, but you know, sometimes the momentum kind of just takes you. You try to stop too fast, and all of a sudden you're falling.
And that was a good no call there on the sideline over here.
And as always, you have to say a thank you to the refs. It's hot out there. They don't have to be here.
But they are, and we appreciate it. Sweep to number 8, Austin Latimer. Latimer's going to pick up 9 yards on the play. Tackle made, 25. Abdi Ali. They marked him back just a little bit. It'll be second down and 2 yards to go now for the Cavemen.
And right there, if you could see, Jackson Peterson, number 65, had a nice pull that opened up that gap for Latimer.
Ball's on the ground, and Centennial falls on it. Just a little problem there on the snap, and it's going to be number 6, Tayson Anderson, with the recovery. So the drive comes to an end for Kuna on the turnover.
And that's something that you also want to get out at, you know, the beginning of the game. You don't want to give too many of those up, but it's nice that it happened now. They would have rather it not happened at all. But you give it up now, you don't lose too much momentum.
That just kills a drive that was looking good there for Kuna.
Now time to take a look at Centennial's offense.
Let's see the Patriots here. They just snapped the ball early. The referees weren't ready. It's going to be number 24, Tate Keddington, under center for the Patriots. Now the officials blow the ready whistle.
And down here on the sideline, what you can't see is something that you love to see high school football teams going, where they're getting talked to, they got a TV in front of them showing them exactly what happened.
There's a handoff there. Pickup of about 4 yards to number 10, Skylar Howard. Pickup of 4 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 6 to go for the Patriots. Valencia on the tackle for the Cavemen. There's another handoff there, this time to number 13, Ashton Broomhead. And he is going to pick up nothing on that play. Good pursuit defense by
to the outside.
Yeah. And it was Chase Larson doing a great job there on the pursuit.
Third and 7 from the 37.
Inside handoff there, goes nowhere as the ball's handed up to number 6, Tayson Anderson. Picks up maybe a yard on the play. So it's going to be 4th and 5 now for the Patriots. It looks like they're sending out their special teams. And deep to return for the Cavemen, number 20, Diego Valencia. There's the Miller kick. High end over end, puts Valencia back at the 10. He lets it go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Cavemen. So the first drive for Centennial comes up short of the line of gain. Cuna's going to get their second drive of the season.
And that's a nice play by Valencia right there to watch that ball. He knows it's going to go over his head, and he knows there's a very good chance of that going into the end zone to get himself a touchback instead of potentially catching it and getting leveled.
Good spatial awareness there to recognize he was at the 10-yard line and that ball was coming down.
Because you don't want that ball to bounce right back into you.
That's just senior leadership there by Valencia. Stanio under center. Hand off to the up man. He gets tripped up early. That's number 5, Mario DeRazio. DeRazio picks up a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9. Anderson on the tackle for the Patriots, or for the Cavemen, excuse me. Kuna breaks the huddle. Centennial making the adjustments to his backfield. Now goes up under center. 2 men to the near side of the field. 2 receivers to the near side of the field. Looking that way. Picks up 7 yards on the play.
And that was good defense by Centennial right there. They just happened to let them slip through a gap.
Yeah, it was a good job by Snar to catch that and then recognize where the opening was back inside instead of trying to go out. So 3rd and 3. Here up 6 yards on the play. First down for the Kuna Cavemen.
You can't really tell from up here, but Latimer is probably about 5'11", 180 pounds.
They have him listed 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for Kuna. Still staying under center. 3 men in the backfield. Lorazio with the carry. Picks up about 5 yards on the carry. Tackle made by number 5, Daniel Demers. 6 yards to go here for the Cavemen. As we have 6 minutes left here in the opening quarter. 0-0 here on IdahoSports.com. Handoff and a nice hole there. Celta waited for that hole to open on the right-hand side and just blew right through it. So 1st and 10 now. So some trouble here with personnel again. And number 32, Jaden Barker, back to the sideline saying he's not equipped properly, and that's going to force Kuna.
Well, you know what they say, you can't take him into half.
That's true, but you don't want to burn them all in the first. So this is an IdahoSports.com. 2nd and 4 now for the Cavemen as they burned their 2nd of 3 timeouts. That one came with 5:19 left in the first quarter of play.
Some may know me as Will the Thrill.
8, Austin Latimer. He's on the tackle.
And I'm loving.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers high, and they set up that screen again. This time it's complete to number 1, Keyshawn Kelly. Kelly's going to pick up some yards there, but a flag comes down towards the end of the play. We'll see what that is.
Gonna guess holding.
Holding on the offense is your guess? I'm guessing you may be correct, and you are. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Keep it 2nd down, but make it now 2nd and 17 to go for the Cavemen.
See, that's a lot of numbers, and that's why you're the teacher here.
Yeah, something like that. Better lucky than good. So 2nd and 17, 4:19 left here in the first quarter of play. Man in motion is Keyshawn Kelly. Dropping back to Sanio. Sanio finding number 15. Colton Deathridge across the middle. Comes up just short of the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1. DeBoer on the tackle for Centennial.
I like to call that 3rd and about 8 inches.
I'm a teacher, I round up.
Understandable.
All right, so 3rd and short now here for the Cavemen, looking to keep this drive alive. They're just going to hand the ball off to number 8, Austin Latimer, and let him do the work, pick up 5 yards. That's a 1st down for the Cavemen.
And it's nice when you can have a running back that even when you only need maybe a yard, he's going to get 5.
And right now, Centennial's defensive line is just kind of getting pushed around a little bit by this big O-line for Kuna. Kuna's able to chew up yards here on the ground. 3:20 left in the first quarter, still 0-0. Centennial under center, fakes the handoff, drops back, finds a receiver. That's going to be complete to 15, Colton Deathridge. He's going to pick up just a couple yards on the play as he had to go to ground to catch that pass.
And right here is right about where Kuna turned over the ball last time.
That is right about in this area that they coughed up the ball. Try to keep the drive alive here. 2nd and 8 to go. Centennial gets the call from the sideline, trots back out to the field, and relays it to the guys in the huddle. It's a power formation. And it's going to be another timeout taken by Kuna. Their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Comes with 2:34 left in the first quarter of play. Let's take a timeout with them, Will. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
We'll be right back here on IdahoSports.com.
Make the memories of this game last a lifetime. By downloading the digital game file of this contest, you can have your own personal copy of this game forever. These make great gifts for the student athletes involved. Just click the Order Now button for more details.
Dear road rivals, you may have 4 wheels and a similar build, but our resemblance ends right there. Later, Toyota.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back, everyone. Time for some football.
Here on IdahoSports.com. Will is pumped up for this ball game.
Just be glad I didn't say foosball.
2nd and 8 for the Cavemen as they just had to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Centennial under center. Hands the ball off. Coming left side is number 8, Austin Latimer. Nice job by the Centennial defense stretching that play out to the sideline. Latimer still able to pick up 5 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 3.
It's nice when you run 20 yards to gain 5.
Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Cavemen.
And timeout on the field, this time taken by Centennial, their first charge timeout. So both teams here getting into their timeouts early in the first quarter. As we have 2:05 left to go in the opening quarter play, still zeros on the scoreboard, but the Kuna Cavemen are driving.
And you know, this first quarter is going to be when all those nerves are going and everything's kind of pumped up. The adrenaline, all the different sounds, playing on this varsity field. It's a lot different than being on JV or the freshman team.
Yeah.
And right now is probably when you want to not be wasting said timeouts. But yeah, you're going to want to take one, kind of be like, hey guys, let's calm down. Let's get collected. We've practiced this hundreds of times. Let's go.
And it's just been personnel issues so far that have forced the timeouts. Just guys not where they needed to be in the formations that have forced Kuna to burn all 3 of their timeouts and forced Centennial just to take their first one right here.
And personnel issues are a dangerous game to play in the game of football. Someone's in the wrong spot, someone can get through, and all of a sudden your quarterback gets hit.
Or someone breaks through on offense and they take it to the house.
True. Very, very true.
So Centennial under center, 2 in the backfield. Hand off to Latimer. Latimer up the middle, has some room to run, gets into the secondary, up to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 14 yards on the play. That's Kuna first down.
And Latimer, once again, just being kind of a freight train for Kuna right now.
So hurrying up to the ball, and again to Latimer. Latimer this time gets stood up at the line, has nowhere to go. Picks up a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4.
And it looks like the Kuna crowd came out for this first season game. The stands in front of us are packed.
The stands are packed.
And Centennial traveled well.
Both teams excited for the first ball game to get this season kicked off and underway.
Second goal for the Cavemen on the 4-yard line.
Centennial keeps the ball, and he punches it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is how you always want to strike first. That is the greatest thing to do. It gives you a lot of momentum, and it's almost like a mental game. Football, is a lot of mental. It tests your mental toughness. Just like Spanish class, Clay.
Just like Spanish class. Number 22, Jason Monroe on to kick the extra point. There's the snap. There's the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is true. So with 1:16 left to go in the first quarter, Kuna Cavemen 7, Centennial Patriots 0 here on IdahoSports.com. We'll step aside real quick, pay a couple bills, and be right back for the kickoff.
Dear road rivals, you may have 4 wheels and a similar build, but our resemblance ends right there. Later, Toyota.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com, GameStreams production of tonight's Treasure Valley Game Night featuring the Kuna Cavemen and Centennial Patriots. The Cavemen just topped off a 80-yard drive with Lino Sanio punching it in on the quarterback keeper from 4 yards. So Kuna set to kick off for the first time tonight. Snar will kick off. And deep to return for the Patriots, Ben Fideka, and number 12, Miles Roberts. There's the kick by Snar, low line drive, and it might go out of bounds, and it does. So that'll give Centennial good field position here to start their second drive.
It's kind of a line drive there.
Yeah, it really was. Just a low line drive. Couldn't keep it in bounds, could Snar.
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 Not only the kicker, but also a wide receiver. We saw him already make a play.
So that'll give the ball to the Patriots. 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Excuse me, at their own 35-yard line. With 1:16 left to go here in the opening quarter.
Will start on their own 35-yard line on this drive. 1:16 to go in the first quarter. Cavemen leading 7-0.
So Centennial breaks the huddle. 2 in the backfield. As Keddington is under center, tries to get Kuna to jump off sides. They don't. So calls the audible. Little inside handoff to the other side to Ashton Broomhead. And Broomhead is blown up after a 2-yard gain.
Surprised we couldn't hear that crack.
That was Valencia laying the lumber there on Broomhead.
That always gets the team pumped up immediately.
Yeah, and that was a great hit. 2nd and 7. Finding some room there, but there is a penalty flag in the backfield. Kafari with the carry, but it's going to be all for naught as the Patriots held. So that'll back them up, and it'll be 2nd down and 18 to go here for the Patriots.
And you know, for the first game of the season, it is nice how few penalties we're seeing here.
Yeah, we've only had a couple now. Good discipline here by the coach, by both teams. And good coaching that discipline. So 2nd and long for Centennial. Break the huddle quickly. Looking to pass, and just missing his receiver was Keddington. He was looking for number 12, Miles Roberts.
And Roberts was open. He did have a defender directly behind him, but they would have gone back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a couple.
But it was a nice outside cut there by Roberts. They just couldn't make the connection with Keddington. So it brings up now 3rd and 18 for the Patriots. As they quickly get to the line again. 1 receiver to the near side, 1 receiver to the high side. And is that going to be a timeout? Another timeout taken by Centennial. That's their second charge timeout. So Kuna out of timeout. Centennial with one left. 39 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Kuna Cavemen 7, Centennial Patriots 0. Well, what stood out so far in this first quarter?
You know, mainly Kuna's ground game. Kuna's ground game has been phenomenal. You have Latimer, who is just pushing it straight up the middle. You have a couple nice throws. You have Snar, you have Celto, both of them making plays. We saw Kelly make a nice catch. Durazio as well been running the ball well. And you can see how much that plays into this game as the score is 7-0 Kuna. And Centennial they haven't really found that nice balance on their defensive line yet to counteract this.
Yeah, Centennial's just been bullied right now in the trenches. I think they're lucky to only be down by 7 right now. The officials were not ready yet as Centennial snapped the ball. We've seen that happen a couple times. So no play there.
Now, I may be wrong, but do you get a certain amount of warnings before that's a penalty, or does it just keep going?
Just keeps going.
All right.
No harm, no foul.
Clay, my local football guru.
Kennington under center, man in motion. The handoff to the up back. The flag comes in late. Handoff was to number 10, Skylar Howard. We'll see what the penalty was here.
Run down by number 58.
Believe that means personal foul.
So big penalty there against Centennial. It's going to be 15 yards, or against Kuna. March Centennial all the way up to the 44-yard line. So that's going to be 3rd and 1. Helmet-to-helmet contact there against the Cavemen. So 3rd and 1 with 30 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play. Kuna 7, Centennial 0. A little trouble in the backfield on the handoff as the two Centennial players ran into each other. And that play was absolutely blown up. The handoff there was to number 42. That is not on our roster. Sorry about that, folks. The Centennial's going to let the quarter run out, and that is the end of the first quarter of play. Your score, Centennial Patriots 0, Kuna Cavemen 7 here on IdahoSports.com. Take a quick break and be right back with the start of the second quarter of action here on IdahoSports.com.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter here. Centennial looking at a 4th and 3 yards to go.
Well, Clay, what are you thinking of doing here? You thinking go for it, or you punting it?
Ooh, man. You haven't had a running game so far if you're Centennial. I don't think you want to put Kuna in great field position, but it looks like the offense is coming out. And they are. Centennial marching their offense back up there, going for 4th and 3. Here's the handoff to number 23, Jordan Kafari. And Kafari is going to be short of the line again. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Cavemen.
And from what I could tell, that was Valencia again, who got in there and first got his hand on him and slowed him down.
Number 20?
Yep.
Diego Valencia. So the Cavemen set up in good field position here on the Patriots 44. Handoff to Latimer. Latimer is going to pick up. He's going to be right at the sticks. We'll see what they call here. And they're going to give him the first down for Kuna. 10-yard run there for Latimer.
And as I just said, Latimer being a bulldozer for Kuna here.
Yeah, just lowers the shoulder pad, squares up, and picks up yards after contact. And Centennial is going to have to take their third and final timeout of the half. Comes with 11:37 to go in the second quarter. So they'll take a timeout. We'll take one with them and be right back here on IdahoSports.com.
Welcome to What If Idaho, the home of 1,000 paths for those that embrace possibility. There's no better place to be if you're looking for that next career, or just exploring. Life is a wide open door, no matter your age. Here at Next Steps Idaho, you can research careers and training options that work for you, and start a dashboard to keep your plans moving forward, so you can route your path from what if to what is at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Welcome back, everybody, for some Friday night football here on IdahoSports.com.
Opening night, Friday night football.
Can't forget that.
First game of the season has Kuna Caveman leading the Centennial Patriots 7-0. And another run here by Latimer. And he's going to pick up 8 yards on the play.
And right there, you saw Latimer get hit right off the bat, and he just brushed it off like it was nothing, got right back up to full speed, and ran into 4 more people.
Yeah, made it all the way into the Centennial secondary there before he was finally stopped. Wasn't tackled, he was just stopped. And the quarterback keeper by Centennial. And that's going to pick up the first down and then some. That's going to be a Kuna first down.
Always like a quarterback that can run a little.
Yeah, he just got behind his lineman there and let them lead the way.
And that's also something that linemen don't get enough credit. They paved that way for him.
Latimer again, this time gets stood up at the line and taken down by number 9, Fabrice Deturium.
Looks like he's still got a gain of about 2. Maybe 1.5.
Yeah, just picked up maybe a couple yards on the play. So second and let's call it 8 here for the Cavemen. 10:15 left to go in the opening half. Centennial under center, and everybody but the center moved there for Kuna. That's going to be a false start, a 5-yard penalty, and bring up second and 13. So just a little mental mistake there. Brings up second and 13 for the Cavemen. Centennial now in the shotgun formation. Drops back, quick bubble screen out on the far side. That's to number 3, Tajay Taylor. Pickup of 10 yards on the play. Tajay Taylor has a fan club here tonight. I don't know if you could just hear them cheer. Brings up now 3rd and 4 for the Cavemen. Hand off to Latimer, gets tripped up and dropped in the backfield by number 9, Deturium. Nice job there by Deturium. That's going to be a 1-yard loss on the play.
Looks like 4th and about 5?
Yeah,
3,
it's just short
4?
of 5.
Anywhere between 3 and 5. There's a reason I graduated with the astounding 2.6 GPA here.
You slacker.
I needed you as a teacher, Clay.
I guess. Shotgun formation here for the Cavemen. Nope, Centennial going under center. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back to pass. Nearly intercepted there by number 2, who we don't have, but I'm sure his family is proud of his effort.
Knocked down by number 2.
That's going to bring up a first down for Centennial, as that was 4th to go, and the Cavemen were not able to convert.
And Centennial with a nice stop there.
Yeah, it really was a good defensive stop for the Patriots.
First and 10 for the Patriots.
I still want to, they have a big chair right on the track in front of the sideline, and I want to know what that's for.
Yeah, it's a little throne. Not quite sure what it's for. You mentioned maybe a turnover thrown, but we haven't seen Kuna get a turnover yet. There's the pass. That's going to be interference there. That was intended for number 12, Miles Roberts, and he was wrapped up. Monroe was on the coverage there and just got there too early.
You know, Clay, one thing that I always got told is if they're going to gain more than, or if there's a chance that they get a touchdown on it, you might as well make sure that they don't catch
Wrap
it.
him up. You know, and it's a tough break for Cavemen as that ball was underthrown.
The receiver just had Monroe beat.
Larot. So first down run there.
Jason Anderson on the carry.
Picks up about 5 yards.
Number 4, Mateo Jenkins.
Mateo Jenkins on the tackle.
Brings up second and 4.
So second and a long 4 now for the Patriots. Little fake handoff, and now the end around goes to number 13. Big carry there by Broomhead, but there is a flag on the play. That may be holding against the Patriots, which would erase a big gain by Broomhead. And it is going to be a hold. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Put the ball all the way back at the 30-yard line. So make it 2nd and 8 to go now instead of 1st and 10 for the Patriots.
And it was a nice run there. Just blockers got a little hyperzealous.
Got a little handsy. 7:47 left to go in the second quarter. 7-0 Kuna. And the ball's on the turf. Recovered by Centennial's number 3, Marcus Connors, but Connors is absolutely buried in the backfield.
Instead of dropping on it, Connors right there tried to pick it up and still make a play.
Larson on the sack, and that takes Centennial all the way back to the 19-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 18 for Centennial. Call comes in from the sidelines to Marcus Connors. So Connors and Keddington rotating duties, and Connors gets plowed under again, this time at the 4-yard line. There is a flag on the play as Connors' helmet came off. We'll see what the call is here. That may be against the Cavemen.
I think it might be a face mask.
Waiting for the call from the white hat. Personal foul. He didn't indicate face mask, but I think that's what it was. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty. Remains third down.
It's going to be 3rd and 13 now for the Patriots.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Gain of 5 on the play. Connors under center again. Man in motion to the near side. Hand off to the up man, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards on the play. That's number 10, Skylar Howard. So it's going to be 4th and 11 for the Patriots, and they're going to send out their punt unit.
I think if I ask really nicely, they'll bring me up some of those fill-up rubber pylons that they have down there.
Good luck. Little thunder sticks.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, are they slapping them together?
Yeah.
Yeah, thunder sticks. Monroe deep to return the kickoff, or the punt.
All the way back at the 10.
A little spiral kick, hits down at the 39 and rolls forward to the 40. Where it'll be first down, Kuna, with 6:07 left to go here in the second quarter. But there is a flag on the field. There's a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Personal foul against Kuna. That's their third personal foul of the ball game. That'll back them up 15 yards from where they were. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. So not sure what the foul was, but the official saw something they didn't like. And it's going to cost Kuna 15.
I would really like to have different signals for different personal fouls. I just kind of want to know what it is.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I'm not bringing it up.
Right to your local legislator.
Refs scare me. And legislators.
So 1st and 10 now, Kuna from the 25.
If you expect me to know that word, I think you think that I paid attention in school.
Should have been paying attention in government class for that one. Latimer on the carry, skips, jumps, and jives to the 32-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 7 on the play. Make it 2nd and 3 to go.
Clay, did you have to teach online during the whole COVID thing?
Yes.
How was that?
Terrible. 2nd and 3 now. The ball fumbled briefly, but caught in the air by Dorazio. Dorazio had a little trouble there on the transfer. Lost the ball for just a second, but was able to get it back. Kafari on the tackle for a loss of 2. So 3rd and 4 now for the Cavemen.
We're seeing this Patriot defense come out to play right now.
Yeah, they've stepped it up a little bit. Here's a pass to the near side. Overthrown, intended for number 7, Luke Celto. Brackley on the coverage there. Brings up 4th and 5 now for the Cavemen. It looks like they're sending out their kick team.
And what good coverage by Brackley there. Stayed right behind him until he threw it and then managed to cut in front, not allow him to catch it.
It'll be Roberts to return the punt from Monroe. Yeah, it was good coverage there by the Patriots. Defensive back just to push the receiver out of bounds. Low snap. There's the kick. Nice end over end. Fielded at the 30-yard line. To the 35, to the 40, the 45. Finally brought down by number 19, Blake Smith.
And Roberts right there doing a little fancy feet.
So 1st down for the Patriots at the 45-yard line with 4:42 left to go in the first half. But remember, no timeouts left for either side here. They were forced to burn them early.
Is he dressed as a... I'm sorry, there was a guy who just ran by dressed as a prisoner.
All right. Hopefully dressed as a prisoner. Oh, I see him now. All right, so 1st and 10 Patriots. It's number 3, Marcus Connor under center. Drops back to pass. Completes it to 13, Broomhead, but Broomhead is dropped as soon as he caught it. Short gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
That's another big hit on Broomhead.
Kyle Jenkins on the tackle there. Just brought the thunder. It's a handoff there for a gain of about 2 yards by number 10, Skylar Howard. To bring up 3rd and 5.
Number 53 on the tackle, Nick Stace.
Nick Stace on the tackle for Kuna.
Let's go. Let's get Connor Cade to make stop.
So 3rd and long to go. The end around here goes to number 13 again. That's Ashton Broomhead. Broomhead picks up 4 yards on the play. He's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1 now for Centennial.
Assisted by number 53, Nick Stace.
So Stace again in on the tackle for Kuna. Miles Roberts brings in the play. Hands it off to Connors. The senior under center. Hands it off to 23. Breaks the first tackle and is able to fall forward for the first down was Jordan Kafari. So 1st and 10 now for Centennial at the 44-yard line of Kuna. So big first down pickup there for Centennial.
On the caveman, 44-yard line. Just over 3 minutes to go in the first half.
So Marcus Connors under center, 2 men in the backfield, 2 receivers to his right. Hands it off to number 42, who is not in our roster but is in our hearts.
I'm sure his parents are proud.
Pickup of 2 yards on the play. Be 2nd down and 8 to go.
Second and 9.
So 2nd and long for Centennial with 2.5 left to go in the first half. Connors under center. Fakes the handoff, goes deep. Good coverage downfield, in and out of the hands. Intended for number 5, Daniel Demers. Coverage by number 22, Jason Monroe. Great blanket coverage there from Monroe. Brings up 3rd and long now for Centennial.
Third and 8 for the Patriots.
More fun facts about this team. Jason Monroe and Luke Snar actually were on the 4x1 team and ended up getting 6th at Nationals last year.
Nice. They got some speed on the field. Connors drops back to the near side, has a receiver, and it's intercepted. That's number 20, Diego Valencia with the pick. Intended for Howard, but Valencia just stepped right in front of it and picked it off and goes to the turnover chair. So a big turnover there by Kuna. Gets the ball 1st and 10 at their own 35 with 2:16 left to go in the half.
All right, I'm a big fan of the turnover chair.
Got a little championship belt to go with it. Danio in shotgun. Looks to his left. Nice catch there. That's number 1, Keyshawn Kelly.
I think he turned at the last second and still managed to bring that in with one hand.
Yeah, he had to turn around. It was to the wrong side, but Kelly was able to make the adjustment and pick up the first down.
Kuna looking to score in the last 2 minutes of the half.
Pass again. This time wide and incomplete. Intended for number 18, Luke Snar. So it brings up 2nd and 10. Does stop the clock for Kuna with 1:51 left to go in the half.
46-yard line. Andrew Pipple was on the coverage.
Andrew Pipple on the coverage for Centennial. So 2nd and 10. Centennial in shotgun. One man with him. Looks to his left, under pressure, and down goes the quarterback in the arms of number 8, Andrew Pipple. That's a loss of 9 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and 19. So 3rd and long to go with 1:20 left to go in the half. Kuna just clinging to that 7-0 lead over Centennial. Centennial with the snap. Ball gets away, and he's forced to fall on it. Loss of another 5 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and just shy of a country mile for the Cavemen.
And on IdahoSports.com, don't forget, we do more than just live streams. You can go back. We have archives. You can buy the archives online. If you want to cut out clips, make a little highlight reel for your player. Just in the top right corner, I believe.
I believe you are correct.
Look at me. I took my training seriously.
Caveman letting the clock run down to 25 seconds. Gets it away. Kick is going to be short, falling at the 22. But it's going to get a Caveman roll up to the 16-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Patriots with 13 seconds to go. If I was a betting man, I'd say Centennial's going to come out and just kneel on this and go into halftime trailing by just a touchdown.
Personally, I want to see how good of an arm the Centennial quarterback has. But this is also why I should never be a football coach.
It'd be Marcus Connors, whose arm you want to check out. Connors under center. Hands it off to Jabari. Jabari is going to rumble up to the 29-yard line. And that's going to be a 15-yard pickup and a 1st down for the Patriots.
Just a little stat padding.
And I would have lost the bet on whether or not they were going to kneel. 7 seconds left to go in the half. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Your score, the Kuna Cavemen 7, the Centennial Patriots 0 here on IdahoSports.com. We're going to step aside, pay some bills, be right back with the halftime show. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Make the memories of this game last a lifetime. By downloading the digital game file of this contest, you can have your own personal copy of this game forever. These make great gifts for the student athletes involved. Just click the Order Now button for more details.
Dear Detour, you asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota trucks.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Yeah, I know a little something about myths. Like the myth that speeding isn't dangerous. Oh, and that myth you can tailgate at a safe distance. Or that you could safely weave in and out of traffic. Don't be fooled by myths. You'll get yourself into a hairy situation. Stay focused on the road. Be a legend like me. Have you heard the one about Charlie over at Pay Lake?
Taking the hard path isn't always easy. It takes courage and determination to do hard things. Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Welcome to What If, Idaho, the home of 1,000 paths for those that embrace possibility. There's no better place to be if you're looking for that next career, or just exploring. Life is a wide open door, no matter your age. Here at Next Steps Idaho, you can research careers and training options that work for you, and start a dashboard to keep your plans moving forward, so you can route your path from what if to what is at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Our army of IdahoSports.com action photographers are covering games all over the state. And now we've revamped our galleries to make it even easier to find and order your favorite action shots. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click the Action Photos link in the menu.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Always entertaining and occasionally controversial, the Treasure Valley Prepcast covers every inch of District 3 activities in Idaho.
Coal Valley, we were so much Melba at the 2A WIC that I personally probably owe them an apology that I kind of brushed over Coal Valley. Here's me eating my crow.
Hosted by Logan Green, the Treasure Valley Prepcast features the biggest stories happening in your area. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click Prepcasts in the menu to get caught up on what you've been missing, or check out each week's episode on the IdahoSports.com YouTube channel, Facebook page, or wherever you download podcasts.
Dear road rivals, you may have 4 wheels and a similar build, but our resemblance ends right there. Later, Toyota.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Kuna High School here on IdahoSports.com. We are at the half. You're watching the Kuna Gold Marching Band out there doing their performance this year titled Alcatraz. Our halftime score, Kuna 7, Centennial 0. Your halftime presentation is from Next Steps, Idaho. And here is your scoring summary. Are you ready? With 1:16 left in the first quarter of play, Centennial ran it in on a 4-yard quarterback keeper. And that is it. There's your Next Steps scoring summary here on IdahoSports.com.
You know, Clay, I think we need to keep it shorter next time.
I'll do my best. I'll try. Well, we had a lot of action in the first half. We saw it get a little chippy there in the second quarter with 3 personal fouls picked up by Kuna, but it didn't end up costing them anything as they were able to keep the Patriots off the board and lead at 7-0. Will, what halftime adjustments are you going to make at half if you're the coach? Let's start with Kuna.
Kuna, I think you need to talk to him about maybe calming down a bit, especially on that defensive side where they're picking up these personal fouls. But at the same time, it's almost like a nerves thing. People are all excited about getting a big hit, just not at the right time.
Yeah, and it's been a great running game so far for Kuna. They've really controlled the line of scrimmage and able to chew up large chunks of yards, but penalties have cost them some yardage as well and kept them off the scoreboard, as did one turnover, killed their first drive. If you're Centennial coaches, what do you want to see in the second half from your team?
I'd like to see a little more cooperation on the defensive line from Centennial. You see them getting spread out. They're not exactly communicating, I think, as well as they could be, which, once again, it's the first game of the season. It's opening night. There's going to be nerves. As you said, this Centennial team is still young. They're under a first-year coach. And I think that if they can just kind of calm down, get that defensive line together, they're going to be able to control Kuna's run game. They've been doing passing very well. Their pass coverage has been phenomenal so far. We've seen them make quite a few stops. They made a big 4th down play right at Kuna's goal line.
Yeah, and we haven't seen a lot of passing from either team tonight. We've seen a little bit from Centennial off the run fakes, but one of those passes led to a Kuna interception. But again, Centennial defense able to step up and keep Kuna from turning that into a score. And really only 3 or 4 passes from Centennial for Kuna. So I don't know if we'll see more passing in the second half or not. It'll be interesting to see from the teams if that's one of the adjustments that they make. So we watch the Kuna cheer team here at halftime.
I am liking what I'm seeing from both teams for the first game of the season. They have been coached very well. I think the Centennial, for having a first-year coach, he is doing swimmingly.
Yeah, and Centennial has a lot of experience. I mean, if you look at their roster, they must have almost 20 seniors here on their roster. So it's a very experienced team that's been around for a while. Just haven't been able to punch it into the end zone just yet. They had a couple nice drives that were killed by penalties and by turnover, but they have shown that they can move the ball down the field when everything's clicking. So let's take a quick break here on IdahoSports.com. We'll be back. We'll talk some more, and then the second half kickoff will be ready to rock and roll. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Make the memories of this game last a lifetime. By downloading the digital game file of this contest, you can have your own personal copy of this game forever. These make great gifts for the student athletes involved. Just click the Order Now button for more details.
Dear Detour, you asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota trucks.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Yeah, I know a little something about myths. Like the myth that speeding isn't dangerous. Oh, and that myth you can tailgate at a safe distance. Or that you could safely weave in and out of traffic. Don't be fooled by myths. You'll get yourself into a hairy situation. Stay focused on the road. Be a legend like me. Have you heard the one about Charlie over in Pay Lake?
Taking the hard path isn't always easy. It takes courage and determination to do hard things. Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Welcome to What If Idaho, the home of 1,000 paths for those that embrace possibility. There's no better place to be if you're looking for that next career, or just exploring. Life is a wide open door, no matter your age. Here at Next Steps Idaho, you can research careers and training options that work for you, and start a dashboard to keep your plans moving forward, so you can route your path from what if to what is at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Our army of IdahoSports.com action photographers are covering games all over the state. And now we've revamped our galleries to make it even easier to find and order your favorite action shots. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click the Action Photos link in the menu.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Always entertaining and occasionally controversial, the Treasure Valley Prepcast covers every inch of District 3 activities in Idaho.
Coal Valley, we were so much Melba at the 2A WIC that I personally probably owe them an apology that I kind of brushed over Coal Valley. Here's me eating my crow.
Hosted by Logan Green, the Treasure Valley Prepcast features the biggest stories happening in your area. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click Prepcasts in the menu to get caught up on what you've been missing, or check out each week's episode on the IdahoSports.com YouTube channel, Facebook page, or wherever you download podcasts.
Dear road rivals, you may have 4 wheels and a similar build, but our resemblance ends right there. Later, Toyota.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to the Next Steps Idaho halftime show. I'm Clay Hatfield alongside Will Kingsbury. It's the Kuna Cavemen 7, the Centennial Patriots 0, as we have Centennial out. Centennial is on the field doing their stretches. We're still waiting for Kuna to get out here with 55 seconds left to go in the half.
It's loud as I can get it. I'm loud here.
Oh. Someone touched the speakers.
Yep. The dance team is trying to get their audio equipment to work, and they're having just a little bit of trouble here.
Kuna finally making their way out of the locker room.
Because band's not playing during the third quarter.
So I imagine that they'll put some more time here on the clock. Let's wait for the officials to make that official call.
Did they already add 3 or?
No, they haven't added anything yet.
All right. So in high school, it is a regular occurrence for after the 12-minute halftime. One of the teams is always late, so they add an extra 3 minutes for them to get warmed up and ready. Let's not forget, this halftime show has been sponsored by Next Steps Idaho.
We appreciate their sponsorship. If you want to be a sponsor for Treasure Valley Game Night, IdahoSports.com is the place to get sales at Idaho Sports. Welcome into the Next Steps Idaho halftime show. Thinking about what's next for your career education? Next Steps Idaho can help bring you closer to the life you want to lead. So we appreciate their support here. And there are going to be 3 extra minutes put up on the board. So we'll take a break here and bring right back after the 3 minutes for the second half here on IdahoSports.com.
Welcome to What If Idaho, the home of 1,000 paths for those that embrace possibility. There's no better place to be if you're looking for that next career, or just exploring. Life is a wide open door, no matter your age. Here at Next Steps Idaho, you can research careers and training options that work for you, and start a dashboard to keep your plans moving forward, so you can route your path from what if to what is at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
The memories of this game last a lifetime. By downloading the digital game file of this contest, you can have your own personal copy of this game forever. These make great gifts for the student athletes involved. Just click the Order Now button for more details. Always entertaining and occasionally controversial, the Treasure Valley Prepcast covers every inch of District 3 activities in Idaho.
Coal Valley, we were so much Melba at the 2A WIC that I personally probably owe them an apology that I kind of brushed over Coal Valley. Here's me eating my crow.
Hosted by Logan Green, the Treasure Valley Prepcast features the biggest stories happening in your area. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click Prepcasts in the menu to get caught up on what you've been missing, or check out each week's episode on the IdahoSports.com YouTube channel, Facebook page, or wherever you download podcasts.
Dear road rivals, you may have 4 wheels and a similar build, but our resemblance ends right there. Later, Toyota.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com, the halftime show brought to you by Next Steps Idaho. 40 seconds left here. They're getting ready to kick off. Thanks for watching the Next Steps Idaho halftime show. Thinking about what's next for your career education? Next Steps Idaho can help bring you closer to the life you want to lead. Centennial will receive the second half kickoff. Looks like it'll be number 1, Bien Fideka, and number 12, Miles Roberts, deep to return the kick from number 18, Luke Snar.
You know, maybe I need to go to nextstepsidaho.gov to get the motivation to go to college.
They definitely help you out. You didn't take any concurrent credits in high school?
Oh, I did. I'm just not using them in college. You see, I was not what someone would call a school lover.
Should have made the most of what you had, man.
I like money.
There's the kick. Going to be fielded. Nope. Going to be dropped at the 5, fielded at the 1, and dropped at the 8-yard line. That's going to bury Centennial in the shadow of their own goalpost here to start the third quarter of play. Tackle made by number 25. Oh, 27, excuse me, Jason Mills.
How about it? It's hard to give hand signals for a 7 and a 2 together.
So, 2, 7. Off to the side, you add a 5.
Got it.
plus the 2.
That'd have been nice.
Come on, man.
Why doesn't my dad teach me the important stuff?
You got to watch it from Deadliest Catch. Big run there by number 23, Jordan Kafari, all the way out to the 28-yard line. A pickup of 20 yards on the play. Chase Larson on the tackle, but Kafari made it deep into the secondary.
Kafari getting warmed up.
Here's the fake, the handoff. Connors gets away from trouble. Now it's going to scramble, has some room on the top side. Still running, still going. Finally brought down at the 49-yard line. Great job there by Connors.
Broke a couple arm tackles and kept going.
He was dead to rights in the backfield. Broke a couple tackles, as you said, and was able to chew up some turf there.
Centennial giving Kuna 0 time to get set up.
Nafari again on the carry. This time he's going to pick up about 7 yards.
Nafari putting in work right now. Last 2 runs have been for good gains.
Good gains, yeah. Nice gain on first down. It'll be 2nd and 3. Hiram Heindel with the tackle. So Centennial marching on the opening drive of the second half. Connors is going to keep the ball this time and fumbles it, but it goes out of bounds. A break there for Centennial. As Connors tried to stiff arm and had the ball stripped. It's going to end up being a pickup of about 1.5 yards. So it'll be 3rd and, let's call it 2 here for the Patriots. 10.5 left to go in the third quarter. Connors under center. Here's the handoff to the big fullback. Ball's on the turf, fumble! Recovered by Kuna number 66. That's Landon Toombs. And he'll make his way to the turnover chair. I imagine. Will he?
Who knows?
Oh, it'll be number 22 taking it with Jason Monroe. I think Monroe had the hit that dropped the ball, but it was 66 Toombs that came up with it. So 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Latimer with the first down handoff. He's going to pick up 10 yards. That's going to be a first down for the Cavemen.
And Latimer got hit about 5 yards in and did not let that stop him.
So 1st and 10 now for Kuna. Here's another handoff. Picking up 4 yards on this run. Looks like Latimer again. Austin Latimer picking up in the second half where he left off in the first. Just picking up good yards per carry. Senio with the keeper this time, just forces his way up the middle. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
Just shy of a first down, 3rd and 1.
So 3rd and short to go here for Kuna. Yeah, that offensive line for the Cavemen just squared up the D-line for the Patriots and pushed them down the field. Senio under center. Might see that little play again, and we do. And that's going to be enough for a first down for the Cavemen.
Kuna, strong run game.
That was Jackson Edwards this time on the carry. So Edwards is going to get a couple reps here as he goes back out after getting a call play from the sideline. Kuna breaks the huddle. Jackson under center. Hands the ball off to Latimer. Latimer looking for some room to run. Tries the middle, nothing there. Comes right side, nothing there. Picks up a couple yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Bradley on the tackle for the Patriots. So 2nd and long to go here for the Cavemen. Again, Jackson comes out under center. Centennial still on the sideline. Here's the handoff to Latimer. This time Latimer gets some yards. He's going to pick up about 7.5 on the play. He's going to leave him just short of the line to gain. 3rd and short now for the Cavemen. Number 8, Andrew Pipple on the tackle.
I'm sorry, did you say Pitbull?
Pipple.
Oh, okay.
Sounds a lot like Pitbull, though. Jackson on the keeper. He's going to lower his shoulders, pick up 5 yards on the play, and that's going to be enough for a Kuna. 1st down.
As I said before, it's nice to have a quarterback who's not scared of contact.
Yeah, neither of these quarterbacks have been shying away from much contact. 7:50 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Jackson under center, 2 receivers to the top of the field. I formation in the backfield. Fake to Latimer. Jackson rolls. Intended for number 5, Durazio, but falls incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
And you know, those are always a bit hard, especially for Edwards there to try to get that ball fully across his body and still make a good throw.
Yeah. And he was under pressure too. Under pressure from number 9, Datorum. So Jackson under center, I formation, 2 receivers low this time. Hand off to Latimer. Latimer up the gut. He's going to pick up some more chunks of yards. It's going to be about a 7-yard pickup there. Bring up 3rd and 3. Ali on the tackle. Ball now placed at the 19-yard line of Centennial. So they're looking to keep the Kuna Cavemen off the scoreboard. So same setup, 2 receivers low, I in the backfield. Jackson's going to keep it and try to bowl forward, and he's going to be stuffed this time. Maybe picks up a couple. And now it's going to be 4th and 3. So that was Jackson on the carry. Jackson Edwards.
Jackson Edwards, quarterback on that carry. Brings up 4th and 2 for the Cavemen.
And it looks like Kuna's going to keep their offense on the field.
Another reason why I could never be a football coach. Always go for it.
Jackson Edwards under center. And before the snap, timeout taken by the Patriots. That's their first timeout of the 2nd half. Let's take a timeout with them here on IdahoSports.com. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to What If Idaho, the home of 1,000 paths for those that embrace possibility. There's no better place to be if you're looking for that next career, or just exploring. Life is a wide open door, no matter your age. Here at Next Steps Idaho, you can research careers and training options that work for you, and start a dashboard to keep your plans moving forward, so you can route your path from what if to what is at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Make the memories of this game last a lifetime. By downloading the digital game file of this contest, you can have your own personal copy of this game forever. These make great gifts for the student athletes involved. Just click the Order Now button for more details.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com. Welcome back to Kuna High School, and welcome back to a 7-0 ball game here in the 3rd quarter. 6:21 left to go. Kuna in a 4th and 3 from the Centennial 16-yard line. And it looks like they're going to go for it with Latimer deep in the backfield. He's going to get the pitch. He's going to stretch it. He's going to convert it. First down, Kuna. Inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So first and goal now for the Cavemen. So Kuna rolling right here on the first time they touched the ball in the second quarter, or the third quarter, just chewing up time and chewing up turf. Handoff that time to number 7, Luke Celto. Number 7, Austin Brackley with the tackle inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. So second and goal.
Second and goal from the 3-yard line.
Centennial looking to muscle up here and keep Kuna out of the end zone. Hand off to Latimer. Latimer in. Touchdown, Kuna. So Latimer with the score on the 3-yard run.
And Latimer being the powerhouse of that drive right there, just going and going and going, not letting anyone stop him.
Yeah, he was definitely the stud on that drive. Jason Monroe on for the PAT. The hold by Keyshawn Kelly. There's the snap, there's the hold, there's the kick, and it is good. So with 5:24 left to go in the third quarter, Kuna Caveman 14, the Centennial Patriots 0 here on IdahoSports.com. What'd you like about that last drive, Will?
Once again, I have to give applause to the offensive line for the Cavemen right there. Even on the quarterback keepers, especially by Edwards, where that line was just bullying the Patriots, getting back, getting yards every time. And I think that that's something that Centennial is going to have to find a way to counter, because and they have to do it fast. This Kuna team, the second that they touch the ball, they're just eating up time. They run all the time. It's running down the clock, and they are not giving up that ball.
Yeah, Centennial may be in a position here where they need to score on this drive before giving the back ball to Kuna to chew up another 6 or 7 minutes off the clock. Because if they turn around quickly here and give the ball back to Kuna on a 3 and out, Kuna could eat the rest of the third quarter and even into the fourth quarter, start with the ball. So Centennial, I think, has to get some points on the board on this drive. Snar with the kickoff. Nope. Faking it. No flag. I think it was an equipment issue on Centennial. It's the second time we've seen a player been sent to the sideline because of improper equipment. So let's do it again here.
All right, let's do it again.
So Snar to kick. Eka and Roberts to return for the Patriots. Snar lines it up, puts boot to ball. Roberts from the 12, out to the 20, to the 25, to the 27-yard line. A 15-yard return, first down for the Patriots at their own 27-yard line.
And a nice return there.
Casey Neff on the tackle.
A lot of kick returners are going to want to try to speed to the outside, but he kind of cut inside where his blockers were, and he ended up getting more than he would have if he had tried to run all the way out.
Yeah, if he'd stayed on this near sideline, he would have been cut down early.
That's just good situational awareness.
It's the handoff to number 23, Jordan Kafari.
And And right next to us is the Kuna coaches. And
Picks
you
up
just heard them
4
groan.
yards on the play, yep. Not liking Kafari picking up a little yardage there.
And Kafari has kind of been the motivator for the Centennial team.
Yeah, he's taking it over on the ground for the Patriots for sure. Wishbone dropping back to pass, and blindside drop by number 32, Jaden Barker, excuse me. Just came from Connor's blindside and dropped him for a loss of about 8 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 14.
Oh, and looks like he's cramping. Give him a mustard packet, everyone.
Some pickle juice. 3rd and long now for Centennial. Second man up, got the handoff, but is only able to get back to the line of scrimmage where it'll be 4th and long now for the Patriots.
Not a lot of these kind of switcheroo plays that Centennial's doing. You see a bit of confusion in that backfield of who's actually getting the ball.
Yeah, by Centennial, not by Kuna. Kuna's read those well.
I'm getting confused up here who has the ball, for being honest.
Miller deep to kick. And Monroe to return. Miller gets the ball away, hits at the 35 and gets a big Centennial bounce. And they're just going to let it roll, and it'll die at the 22. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavemen.
Cavemen, 80 yards to go, 179. I apologize, yards to go for a score here. Centennial, kind of in need of a big stop right here.
They really are. 3:18 left on the clock in the 3rd quarter. And if the Cavemen are able to put together another big drive, long drive, like we've seen them do tonight, and score, it could just about be game over for the Patriots.
I wish we kept time on possessions.
Somebody does. Just not us.
That's too much work for simple guys like us.
Yes, it is. I formation for the Cavemen. Handoff to the deep man. That's Latimer. Latimer across the 30 to the 31. That's going to be right at the sticks, and they're going to give them a 1st down for the Cavemen. So 1st and 10, Kuna. And jumping on the play was DeTorum. That's going to be a penalty for offsides against the defense.
And Deathridge is at tight end right now, and he's doing kind of a shift. In the second that he moved, Centennial jumped.
Well, that'll bring up a 1st and 5 for Kuna.
That is either 1 or 2 offsides calls this entire game.
So 1st and 5 for the Cavemen. Jackson Edwards under center. Bubble screen on the near side, complete to number 18, Luke Snar. Snar picks up 6 yards. That's going to be another Caveman 1st down.
And the Cavemen once again just marching down the field. They've already ate it. They've already ate a minute off the clock.
Brackley with the tackle. And we're down to almost 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. So one of the rare passes we've seen Kuna throw tonight. Deathridge faking motion. Handoff to Latimer. He's going to pick up 6 yards on the play. Tayson Anderson on the tackle for Centennial. It's going to make it 2nd and 5 on the play.
It's nice being right next to the PA guy. We just copy what he says, and
pretty much.
He's
Makes
always
it much
right.
easier. So 2nd and 5. Jackson Edwards under center. And he's going to keep the ball, bowl ahead, and he's going to pick up another Kuna first down.
As we said before, this Kuna line is just bullying Centennial.
Braden Pridgeon on the tackle for Centennial. And they, we talked about it, they could run out the third quarter here.
They've already ate 2.5 minutes, I believe, off. Caveman sitting at the 53? 47.
No, 47,
I apologize.
Yep.
I don't know how football works, guys. It's not like I played it.
Pitch to number 8, Latimer. Latimer's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. Ali on the tackle. So 2nd and 5 now for the Cavemen. We approach 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. So Edwards under center again. Hands it off to Latimer again. Nope, not Latimer this time. This time it's Celto. Celto breaks it to the left. Celto to the 10, to the 5, stretches out. What are they going to call? They're going to call him 1 yard line. Celto, nice job breaking through the initial contact, turning it upfield and getting all the way to the 1. Demers with the touchdown saving tackle, but Kuna sitting pretty. 1st and goal from the 1, and they'll just let the third quarter run out.
As now they're going to have to walk all the way to the other field post.
Walking 99 yards. So we'll take a quick timeout while they switch ends of the field, and we'll be right back here on IdahoSports.com.
Always entertaining and occasionally controversial, the Treasure Valley Prepcast covers every inch of District 3 activities in Idaho.
Cole Valley, we were so much Melba at the 2A WIC that I personally probably owe them an apology that I kind of brushed over Cole Valley. Here's me eating my crow.
Hosted by Logan Green, the Treasure Valley Prepcast features the biggest stories happening in your area. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click Prepcasts in the menu to get caught up on what you've been missing, or check out each week's episode on the IdahoSports.com YouTube channel, Facebook page, or wherever you download podcasts.
Dear road rivals, you may have 4 wheels and a similar build, but our resemblance ends right there. Later, Toyota.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back, everybody, to opening night, Cavemen versus the Patriots. So, Cavemen are up 14-0, start of the fourth quarter. Cavemen have the ball on the 1 yard line, looking to extend that lead. The Cavemen have been bullying the Patriots on the ground game today, and they're eating up the clock along with it. When they got the ball, there was about 3:40, I believe, left in that third quarter. Now, given they were 80 yards away, but Centennial is going to need to figure something out and fix some problems if they want a chance to come back. Did it really?
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 1 yard line. And that's going to be a touchdown. Jackson Edwards just puts his shoulders down and scores for the Cavemen. Or are they calling shy? Nope, they're calling him a touchdown.
If they called that shy, the Kuna section was going to have some issues.
So Jackson Edwards with the touchdown on the 1 yard run. Yeah, Kuna was quick to correct that.
Coming out to kick the PAT. Jason Monroe made the other 2.
Here comes the snap. There's the hold, the kick, I think somebody got a piece of it. Yep, somebody got a piece of it for Centennial, and it's no good. So with 11:56 left in the game, Kuna 20, Centennial 0 here on IdahoSports.com.
That's what my father likes to call the broadcaster's curse. The second I say something, it's not going to work
out. It all
out.
goes downhill.
11:56 on the clock. Kuna 20, Patriots 0.
The Patriots absolutely have to get something on this drive. Their backs are against the wall. They cannot go down and not put up any points on this drive.
They need a score, and they need to score fast.
Yeah.
But here's the question, Clay. If you do score, do you go for 1 or do you go for 2?
Oh, you go for 1. Then you're only down by 2 scores.
No, you're not fun. Come on, Clay.
I'm a realist. What can I say? Where are you next week? Are you anywhere?
I don't even know. I should probably find out.
You should probably find out. I'm trying to do some promotion for you.
It's terrifying.
I know I have the next 2 weeks off.
Oh, look at you.
Then I come back that second week of September and do a Thursday, Friday turnaround.
Oh, there you go.
A little chip kick. Fumbled around at the 18, but picked up. And with room to run, that's number 12, Miles Roberts. Roberts finally brought down at the 44-yard line. So a great run back by Roberts.
We've seen a couple of those out of Roberts.
Casey Neff on the tackle. Yeah, Roberts got some speed to him.
First and 10 on their own 44-yard line. Just under 12 minutes remaining in the game.
So first and 10, Centennial quickly up to the line. Hand off to 23, Jordan Kafari. This time Kafari has stood up at the line of scrimmage. Picks up maybe a yard.
Brought down by several, Cavemen. Gain of 1 yard on the play. Second 9.
So second and 9 here for the Patriots as they come to the line. Connors under center, fakes the handoff, and then gives it to Ashton Broomhead on the sweep. Broomhead is going to pick up just a yard. And it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Number 20 on the tackle,
Diego Valencia again on the tackle. We've called his name quite a bit tonight.
Valencia, Monroe, Latimer, all of them having great games.
There's the handoff to number 10, Skylar Howard. Powers forward to the 50-yard line. Bring up 4th and 4 here for the Patriots. Tackle number 53, Nick Stace.
They're keeping the offense on.
Oh, they have to. They absolutely have to here. So we'll see what they do here. Fake the handoff. And then give it out to number 13, Broomhead. And Broomhead is going to come up 2 yards short. Turnover on downs. First down to the Cavemen.
Valencia again with that tackle.
You cannot stop Valencia tonight. You can only hope to contain him. So 1st and 10 for the Cavemen in excellent field position. Their own 48-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Kuna. So they're getting instructions from the sideline. Here come the boys in black.
You said that. The boys are back in town just popped into my head.
I thought back in black. Shotgun formation, man in motion, coming near side. The little pitch to him on the sweep. That's number 18, Luke Snar. Picks up 2 yards on the play. And we have an injured Patriot on the field. So they're going to stop the clock to address that.
the sports med specialist, Mr. Igor down there.
Eric Taylor coming in for Centennial. He's been there forever. Good guy.
You know, sports med guys might be my favorite.
They definitely earn their money. That is for sure.
Even though most of the time Igor just looked at me like, how did you do this to yourself?
Well, while they're tending to the injured Patriot, we'll take a break here on IdahoSports.com. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Welcome to What If Idaho, the home of 1,000 paths for those that embrace possibility. There's no better place to be if you're looking for that next career, or just exploring. Life is a wide open door, no matter your age. Here at Next Steps Idaho, you can research careers and training options that work for you, and start a dashboard to keep your plans moving forward, so you can route your path from what if to what is at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Make the memories of this game last a lifetime. By downloading the digital game file of this contest, you can have your own personal copy of this game forever. These make great gifts for the student athletes involved. Just click the Order Now button for more details. Always entertaining and occasionally controversial, the Treasure Valley Prepcast covers every inch of District 3 activities in Idaho.
Coal Valley, we were so much Melba at the 2A WIC that I personally probably owe them an apology that I kind of brushed over Coal Valley. Here's me eating my crow.
Hosted by Logan Green, the Treasure Valley Prepcast features the biggest stories happening in your area. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click Prepcasts in the menu to get caught up on what you've been missing, or check out each week's episode on the IdahoSports.com YouTube channel, Facebook page, or wherever you download podcasts.
Dear road rivals, you may have 4 wheels and a similar build, but our resemblance ends right there. Later, Toyota.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
St. Luke Sports Medicine is on the field to take care of the players.
Well, welcome back to IdahoSports.com. It's Braden Pridgeon for the Patriots, number 34. That's injured. They had to bring out the cart for him. Wasn't putting any weight on his left leg. We don't want to speculate at all, but it looks like it might be a little serious as he's being carted off. And a big round of applause here from both teams. So it'll be 2nd and 9 to go.
Elko 7, Skyview 7. Meridian 27, Eagle 21. These are in the third quarter.
Meridian leading Eagle 27-21. So a good game there between two highly ranked teams.
Are they 1 and 2?
I think a little bit lower than that. I think Rigby might be 1. There's Latimer with the carry.
Latimer on the carry.
He's going to pick up 4 yards and make it about 2nd and 4. 3rd and 4, excuse me, to go for the Cavemen. With 9.5 left to go in the ball game.
Kuna taking their sweet time on these run plays once again.
Oh yeah, no need to rush at all. Just chew up clock. Edwards under center. There's the pitch to number 24, Cameron Hickman. And Hickman is going to pick up 5 yards on the play, and that'll be a Kuna first down. We have a timeout on the field for an injury. Looks like a cramp.
Get the pickle juice.
Get the pickle juice.
You know, I kind of wish that they would. Oh, and Igor coming straight back out with the cart. He's ready. Kind of wish that they had filled one of the Gatorade bottles that you always see the players use and just filled it with pickle juice and just let that one unlucky guy have to figure it out which one it is.
Or the one lucky guy that needs it to figure it out.
Fair enough. Just start handing him every bottle like, hey, which one is it?
Nope. Nope. Yep.
Found it. Clay, did you play football?
My senior year I did. I played basketball, I ran track, played baseball in the summers.
Did you ever get the pickle juice treatment?
In basketball, yes.
I remember one of my coaches handing me just a packet of mustard. Didn't understand that helped, and don't know if it did.
Oh, it absolutely helps.
I was too busy trying not to gag.
It absolutely helps.
Clay, I hope you know that I trust you because you're a teacher.
I appreciate that. I appreciate your confidence in me. I coach too.
Now, if my father said that,
No
zero
way.
confidence.
Zero.
Nope.
None. Did you say they're up in Montana today?
No, he's up in Madison.
Madison.
Brandon is in
Oh.
Montana in Missoula.
That's a long trip.
Yes, it is. From...
Isn't he in Coeur d'Alene?
I think so. I think they moved out there finally. They moved from Pocatello. Or it might be the other way around, if being honest here.
No, I know he moved north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
All that action going on here on IdahoSports.com.
And it looks like that was DeRazio on the ground. Looks okay. He just had a bit of a cramp. It's hot. Make sure to drink all the water you can.
Yeah.
Don't be like Clay here, who's only drinking half of a water bottle this whole game.
3/4. I'm busy talking, man.
That's why I like running camera.
All right, 1st and 10 now for the Cavemen at the Centennial 42-yard line. Hand off to Latimer. Latimer up the gut is going to pick up about 5 yards on the play, stopped by a whole bunch of Patriots.
8:50 left to go in this game.
Yeah, 8:45 left to go in the ball game. A couple injuries have slowed things down.
See how it is, you just have to correct me.
Yep. Absolutely. 53-yard line.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
All right, 2nd and 5 now. And Kuna is going to have to burn one of their 3 timeouts.
Kuna burned all 3 in the first half within the first quarter.
Yeah.
Holding on to these ones.
A little bit more in gear here in the second half. Not having the personnel issues.
Will be traveling to Skyview High School. Take on the Hawks. Game time 7 o'clock. Let's go out and support our varsity football program.
Where are you working in 2 weeks, Clay?
Thursday, I'm at Ridgeview for Ridgeview and BK, and Friday I'm in Weiser for Bonners Ferry Weiser.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Couple back-to-back late nights. Let's see, I'm not sure who I'm working with at the Ridgeview game, but I'm with Mr. Gary Jones for Weiser. One of the legends of broadcasting.
Oh, absolutely. He has all the nice little sayings.
So 2nd and 6 now. There's the pitch out on the near side. Room to run for number 24. That's Cameron Hickman, but a flag came in at the 35-yard line. That's right in the area of a hold. And it is. So 10 yards from the spot of the foul will make it 2nd and 14 once they march it off.
Love working with you, Clay. You can do quick math.
I do my best.
I have to wait for a good old Paul to count on his fingers and toes. Don't tell him I said that.
He'll find out at some point.
Oh, guaranteed. He scares me.
He should. You're 18 now. He doesn't have to have you at home anymore.
Exactly. That's what scares me. Hey, my mother wants me,
So
I think.
2nd and long for the Cavemen. It's a snap. Edwards back, passes it. That's complete to number 15, Colton Deathridge. And the ball's loose at the end. What's going to be the call there?
And I think they're saying that he was down.
Yep, he was down before the ball came loose. So it'll bring up 3rd and 8 to go here for the Cavemen.
And once again, thanks to these refs. They're doing an amazing job out there.
It's thankless work, but they are doing it well.
Next time you see a ref, say thank you. They don't hear it enough.
Edwards drops back, goes across the middle, intended for Deathridge again, and Deathridge just has the wind knocked out of him there.
He's going to lay back down for a second.
Keddington on the boomstick there.
Oh, and he's...
Yeah, Deathridge just had the wind knocked out of him there. He got absolutely spiked. So 20-0 Kuna over the Patriots with 7:25 left to go in the ball game. I'm Clay Hatfield. He's Will Kingsbury, and this is IdahoSports.com. Thanks for tuning in all night. We appreciate it. If you want to know what's coming up next week, if you go to IdahoSports.com, on the left-hand side, there's a broadcast schedule. That'll give you the games and the game times.
And you guys might be able to find out what game I'm broadcasting before I do.
It's entirely possible. That is entirely possible.
Because I'm 18 and don't know how to check an email.
So tending to the injured player out on the field. The hits have been coming fast and furious, laying bodies out here in the 4th quarter.
Everyone's trying to get their highlight play in right now. Deathridge just had to take a quick breath right there.
Back on his feet, arms above his head. Again, just trying to catch his wind. He took a hit there on that pass attempt. So once play gets started again, it'll be 4th and 8 for Kuna at the Centennial 39-yard line.
If I'm not mistaken, their offense is coming back out on the field.
It certainly looks like it, yes. Be Edwards in shotgun. Trips to the top, lone receiver down low. Edwards looks to the top, unloads deep, has a man. That's just going to be incomplete. Intended for Celto.
And Centennial rushing to get their offense back on the field and get going, trying to catch Kuna off guard.
Eka on the coverage and did a great job there with the blanket coverage. 7:18 left to go in the ball game. Centennial looking to replace that goose egg. Connors drops back. Nope, hands the ball off. That's to number 10, Skylar Howard, and Howard tripped up for short gain on the play, picks up 1.
Howard is tripped up by number 11,
Hunter Lowe on the tackle.
Gain of a yard.
Hunter Lowe with a nice little ankle grab right there. If he got past Lowe, looks like he had quite a bit of open field to run into.
Yeah, nice shoe top tackle there. Grab him by the shoelaces.
With my luck, the shoe just comes undone.
Well, that means you're still running, though.
No, I mean when I try to tackle.
Oh.
There's a reason my position was left bench.
There's the option pass going deep. And here comes the flag. It was an option. Ashton Broomhead got the ball and decided to pass it downfield. Picked up the pass interference call.
It looks like Deathridge is getting a chiropractic.
Getting a little reset.
I couldn't think of the word for it. That's why you're here, Clay.
I have my moments.
And to do everything else.
Yeah. All you're doing is running camera. I got all the other jobs. Slacker.
Hey, I control the mixer.
That's right. You have been doing that. I'll give you some credit for that.
Look at that.
So 1st and 10 from the Kuna 45-yard line. Connors drops back, unloads, incomplete, but there is a flag that comes flying in. It's going to be an ineligible man downfield against the Patriots.
You know, I want to see these refs throw a football because with how far they throw those flags.
Yeah, they absolutely unload. Be a 5-yard penalty, make it 1st and 15.
See, that's a great play as long as the ref doesn't notice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when you have a big lineman too far downfield, he stands out. So 1st and 15 now for Centennial. Handoff to the up man, that's number 21, Zane Heidman. 5-yard pickup on the play, makes it 2nd and 10.
Gain of 5 yards on the play.
There's the end around to number 13, Ashton Broomhead, and Broomhead has room to run and does just that all the way down to the 17-yard line. Great game there by Centennial, and that's a 1st down for the Patriots.
First and 10 for Centennial.
So this is as deep into Kuna territory as Centennial's been all night. Connors fumbles, ball's on the field.
Fumble on the play.
Now it looks like Centennial was able to recover.
Looks like it's recovered by Centennial.
Brings up 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 now for the Patriots. A little mishandle on the snap exchange there. Cost him a down. Handoff this time to number 42, Garcia. Pickup of 2 yards on the play.
45, Casey Neff. Third and 9.
Neff on the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 9 now for Centennial. As they get to the line. There's the end around. That's the number 25, Abdi Ali.
4:10 left to play.
Coming down to crunch time here.
Centennial.
Valencia on the tackle.
Centennial needing to score here.
Yeah.
And then get a quick turnover. And then
4th
another.
And 5 needing to convert this 4th down. It looks like Centennial's going to kick the ball. They're going to try the 30-yard field goal here. But before they do that, they're going to take a timeout. There's number 14, Gannon Miller, out there lining up to kick the ball.
I would love to see a fake.
If you're going to fake it at 4th and 5, just go for it.
Fair enough.
Line up the offense and try to push it ahead.
Were you a football coach, Clay?
Yes.
It shows. You make much better decisions than me.
Got to think with your head, man, not your heart.
I don't think with either.
Well, that'll be a problem.
I actually think with my legs. Because all I got told was to run.
Run, Forrest, run.
They actually just had a poster at the end that said Gen A.
Gen A. So Gannon Miller back out to try this 30-yard kick. There's the snap. The hold is low. Kick is low. That was partially blocked, and it's no good. No good. Looks like number 22, Jason Monroe, might have got a piece of it the way he's celebrating. So the ball gets turned over on downs. The Kuna Cavemen first down at their own 20-yard line. 3:35 left to go.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Clay.
I didn't mean to.
It's cute that we're finishing each other's sentences now.
Totally adorable. Totally adorable.
I feel like after this, I'm going to get my dad's going to get an email saying, don't put me with Will again.
No, not at all.
Oh, sweet.
You set up all the gear. I appreciate that. You're going to carry it out to my car, too.
Yes, I am.
Here's the handoff to number 7, Celto. He's going to actually, looks like he might lose a yard on the run.
Or gain of...
They're going to mark him back at the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and... No, I think he lost a yard.
It looks like he lost a yard.
Yeah, 2nd and 11 now coming up.
These Kuna coaches are scaring me.
Second and 10.
Edwards under center, pitches it out to the near side. Celto makes the corner and picks up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7 to go.
.249 left on the clock. Kuna 20, Centennial 0.
This just might be a Kuna victory tonight. If I listen to my gut. The handoff to Celto. Celto weaves up the middle, gets 2nd level, still working hard. Eventually gets up to the 35-yard line. Well, that'll be a 1st down for the Cavemen.
And you have number 6 for Centennial just saying, guys, please run the clock. I'm tired. It's hot out here.
Or might be shaking a knock out of his arm. One or the other.
You know, I like to think it's a knock, actually.
I would think so too. If he was running the clock, coach might pull him out.
I know if I was a coach, I would. Can't have that. Can't show weakness. All right.
So 1st and 10 for Kuna, their own 35-yard line. 2.5 left to go in the ball game. There's the pitch to Celto. Celto goes topside. Picks up 10 yards, picks up 15, 17-yard run on the play for Celto. 1st down for the Cavemen. Nice pickup there for Celto. He showed a little burst of speed there as he was able to find a hole.
This Kuna team is stacked with some fast guys.
So 1st and 10, just inside midfield. There's the handoff to a new running back. Trying to see who that was. Not sure who had that carry. Pick up a 3 on the play, though. It looked like number 24, Cameron Hickman, maybe on the carry.
Little over a minute remaining in the game.
So 1:20 left in the ball game. 2 receivers low. I formation in the backfield. There's the pitch to Hickman. Hickman looking for the corner. Finds it and gets knocked out of bounds by number 42, Garcia. After a pickup of 7 yards on the play and another Kuna first down.
And Kuna probably just gonna
Maybe
take
see
a knee or
couple victory formations here. Nope. Looks like they're gonna
No
run it
mercy.
one more time. There's another pitch to Hickman at the top side. Tries to cut it back in, finds no room to run, and might lose a yard on that play. It's gonna be 2nd and long. Torum on the tackle. It is a loss of 1 on the play, so 2nd and 11, but that might be it as we're down to 15 seconds, 14. And I think that's going to be the final, ladies and gentlemen. Your score, the Kuna Cavemen 20, the Centennial Patriots 0 here on IdahoSports.com. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back to wrap things up here from Kuna High School.
Make the memories of this game last a lifetime. By downloading the digital game file of this contest, you can have your own personal copy of this game forever. These make great gifts for the student athletes involved. Just click the Order Now button for more details.
Yeah, I know a little something about myths. Like the myth that speeding isn't dangerous. Oh, and that myth you can tailgate at a safe distance. Or that you could safely weave in and out of traffic. Don't be fooled by myths. You'll get yourself into a hairy situation. Stay focused on the road. Be a legend like me. Have you heard the one about Charlie over at Pay Lake?
Welcome to What If Idaho, the home of 1,000 paths for those that embrace possibility. There's no better place to be if you're looking for that next career, or just exploring. Life is a wide open door, no matter your age. Here at Next Steps Idaho, you can research careers and training options that work for you and start a dashboard to keep your plans moving forward so you can route your path from what if to what is at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Our army of IdahoSports.com action photographers are covering games all over the state. And now we've revamped our galleries to make it even easier to find and order your favorite action shots. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click the Action Photos link in the menu.
Hello?
I was in an accident.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I have my seatbelt on.
Well, folks, this has been an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of Treasure Valley Game Night. Coverage on IdahoSports.com is presented by Project Filter, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Valleywide Cooperative, Next Steps Idaho, your local Toyota dealers, and the Idaho Transportation Department. A special thanks to Athletic Director Luke Wolf and everyone here at Kuna High School for their hospitality in helping getting this game broadcast to you. Congratulations to our IdahoSports.com Player of the Game, Austin Latimer, who had over 100 yards rushing in today's game. Congratulations to him, presented by the Idaho Transportation Department. Thanks again for joining us tonight as the Kuna Cavemen defeat the Centennial Patriots by a final score of 20-0. For my broadcast partner, Will Kingsbury, and everyone behind the scenes here at IdahoSports.com, I'm Clay Hatfield. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week here on IdahoSports.com.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com GameStreams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the